Good day, Ms. Lim, Dr. Isma, and everyone who are watching. We are from Group 9 of ACW290 Taxation. This video, we're going to explore about taxation. Let's start with the basic. What are taxes? Taxes are payments we make to the government. This money funds public services like roads, schools, and hospitals that keep our country running. In Malaysia, you pay tax on different types of income, includes your salary, bonuses, and allowances from a job, and other earnings like money from renting out property or interest from savings. But you don't pay tax on your entire income. You're allowed to deduct certain expenses for release first. What left after these deductions are what you are finally taxed on. So now, let's put into practice. We're going to present a case scenario of Mr. Henry to see exactly how different types of income and spending affect how much tax a person has to pay.
Hello, my name is Henry. I'm a Malaysian living and working right here in Georgetown, Penang, where I'm a sales manager for Golda Travel Agency. I have a lovely wife, Bridget. She stays home to take care of our family. We have two wonderful children. Our eldest, Clarence, is 23 and studying bachelor degree of chemical engineering at USM. And our daughter, Susie, is 17, currently studies at Chanling High School. A few years back, I bought an apartment as an investment to help with the family finances. I put the rental income in my wife's name. Now I'll be honest, taxes have always been a bit confusing for me. With my salary, the rental income, and all our family situations, I was worried. I didn't want to make any mistakes or miss out on savings just because I didn't know the rule. So at the start of the 2025, I decided to get some professional help. I went to the tax consultant and MESTX. My hope is that they can guide me and help me save what I can, make sure everything is done correctly, and most importantly, keep me compliant and away from any penalties. First, my basic monthly salary is 20,000 ringgit. In March of 2025, I received a significant performance bonus for the previous year's work. That was 15,000 ringgit. On top of my salary, I receive several fixed allowances. I get an entertainment allowance of 3,000 every month, and a travel allowance of 1,200 ringgit monthly. The company also provides a specific parking allowance of 200 ringgit each month. For my retirement savings, I contribute 11% of my salary to the EPF, and my employer contributes 13% on my behalf. We also both contribute to SOCSO. I contribute 0.5% monthly, and the company contributes 1.75%.
As a Golda Travel Agency, we were committed to recognize and rewarding our key performers, and Mr. Henry is a prime example. We provide him with a new company car on the 1st of January 2025, a Toyota Camry with a cost price of 195,000 ringgit. This package includes 4 fuel coverage via a company petrol card, or maintenance cost which amounted to 8,500 ringgit for the year, and we've also hired a driver for him at a monthly salary of 2,800 in recognition of his loyal contributions. We were pleased to give him a new iPhone 16 valued at 6,999 ringgit, with all phone bills covered by the company. We also paid 18,000 ringgit interest fee for his corporate membership at a golf club. As part of our senior management rewards, we organized a full-paid company trip to Bali in December for our managers and their spouses. The total value for Mr. Henry and his wife Bridget for this trip was 22,000 ringgit. We also provide meal vouchers for our staff for Mr. Henry. This amounted to approximately 7,800 ringgit for the year. Furthermore, we provide him with a fully furnished accommodation. The market rental value is 3,000 ringgit per month, so we secured it for an actual rent of 2,600 ringgit. We cover the full rental costs along with the utilities of 300 ringgit per month. Additionally, we granted Mr. Henry 2,500 share options.
There's one more thing from my past employment that's relevant. Before joining Golda, I worked for CSTEC Berhad for 8 years. At the end of 2023, my position there was terminated due to a company restructuring. As compensation for that loss of employment, I received a one-time payment of 10,000 ringgit. Now back to my current role at Golda. You already know about my fixed entertainment allowance. I want to highlight that I used 8,000 ringgit of that allowance specifically for entertaining our company's clients throughout the year. These were all valid business expenses, incurred purely for the benefit of Golda.
Hello, I'm Bridget, Henry's wife. Let me share a little about our family's finances from my perspective. This year, we had some income from our investment. Henry earned 9,500 ringgit in interest from a fixed deposit with main bank, and another 3,500 from government bonds. You already know about the apartment. It's in my name, and it's built in 24,000 ringgit for the year, after paying for things like insurance and repairs, which come to 6,500 ringgit profit. Henry also received a monthly payment of 1,200 ringgit from a prevent annuity plan, which add up over the year. Now, for our expenses, Henry always wants to stay updated. so he subscribed to magazines for 40 each month. We also have our home internet subscription under his name, which is 120 monthly. Recently, he bought a new computer for his work, a Dell Latitude that cost 4450 after a good discount. Henry had to extract it for 1,000, and after a few months, unfortunately, he caught COVID again, and the hospital disease detection cost us 900 ringgit. For our children, Susie's school tuition is 4,000 ringgit a year, and Clarence's university fees are 7,500 ringgit. I also took out an education insurance policy for them, which was 5,000, and Henry also deposited 5,000 into Clarence's SSPN account. Henry is also very dedicated to family's wellness. He signed up for a gym membership for himself and his father, which cost 4,000 every month, and he makes sure my grandmother had a full medical checkup and flu vaccination, which come to 1,596 ringgit.
As we discussed, Mr. Neri, your annual salary of 240,000 ringgit and bonus of 50,000 ringgit are fully taxable under Section 31A of the Income Tax Act. Your travel allowances 40,400 for the year is considered taxable income. For your entertainment allowances of 36,000 ringgit, the tax law provides some relief. The first 6,000 is automatically exempted from the tax. Therefore, only the remaining 30,000 ringgit is added to your taxable income. Your parking allowances of RM200 per month is a minor benefit and will qualify for full exemption, so it is not taxed at all. Regarding your EPF and SOCSO, your own contribution are eligible for relief, which will account for later. However, your employer's contribution to your EPF and SOCSO are not considered part of your taxable income, so they are listed to as nil here. The total cost of the driver's salary, which is 33,600 ringgit for the year, is treated as a benefit in kind and is added to your taxable income. This is the gain you made from assist your share option, which is RM 6,250 is a taxable benefit. Next item that fall under Section 31B, benefit in kind which are taxable. Your employer provides you with the new Toyota Camry. Based on the IRB prescribed formula, the car benefit amounts to 7,000 ringgit and the fuel benefit is 1,800 ringgit for the year. Although the company fully paid for petrol, maintenance, insurance and road tax, these are already covered within the prescribed benefit rates. A full-time driver earning 2,800 ringgit per month was hired for you, but you will be responsible to pay for the salary, hence there is no driver benefit for you. Total 33,600 ringgit. In December 2025, the company sponsored a fully paid company trip to Bali for senior managers and their spouse. Out of the 22,000 ringgit total package, only 3,000 ringgit overseas percentage portion is considered taxable income under Section 31B. Meals and accommodation are tax exempted since the trip was organized for the senior staff as a company event. Your company paid 18,000 ringgit for your corporate golf membership. Since it is used mainly for business entertainment, this entrance fees is not taxable. You will receive an iPhone 16 from the company and your mobile bills are covered. Under current tax rules, one smartphone and its monthly bills provided for work purpose are tax exempt, so no tax is charged here. The company provides 150 worth for meal voucher per week, totally 7,800 ringgit for the year. Meal voucher given on working days are tax exempt, so this is not taxable.
Next, we calculate the value of living accommodation or VOLA. The rule states that we must take the defined value, which is your actual rent of 2,600 ringgit plus the utilities of 300 ringgit, totaling 2,900 ringgit per month, or 34,800 ringgit for the year, and compare it to the 30% of your Section 31A employment income. The law requires us to take the lower of these two amounts, therefore the taxable value of your accommodation benefit is 34,800 ringgit. Next, we assess the 100,000 ringgit compensation received from Sisat Berhad for the loss of employment. This is taxable income. However, the law provides a generous exemption. You're allowed to exempt 10,000 ringgit for every full year of service. Since you serve for 8 years, you get an exemption of 80,000 ringgit. This means only the remaining 20,000 ringgit is added to your taxable income. Looking at your investment income under Section 4C, the 9,500 ringgit interest from Maybank fixed deposit and the 3,500 ringgit from your government bonds are both fully exempt from tax. However, the payments you receive from a private annuity plan with an insurance company, totaling 14,400 ringgit for the year, are taxable under Section 4E. This amount is therefore added to your income.
Your relief that can deduct from your chargeable income. You receive a basic individual relief of RM 9,000. For your lifestyle expenses, including your internet, the newsletter for work, and your magazine subscription, the total eligible amount is capped at the relief of RM 2,500. As your wife is not employee, you can claim full spouse relief for RM 4,000. For your children, you can claim child relief. For Clarence at university, we can claim his tuition fee up to 8,000 ringgit. And for Susie in high school, we can claim separate relief maximum 2,000 ringgit. The total combined relief here is 9,500 ringgit. Your dental expenses for the tooth extraction is eligible for a relief of 1,000 ringgit. Your own EPF contribution qualify for a relief of 4,000 ringgit, and your SOCSO contribution give you a relief RM 300. The gym membership for you and your father under a healthy lifestyle relief capped at 1,000 ringgit. The cost of your grandmother's medical checkup and vaccination is eligible for a relief of 1,000 ringgit. The education insurance For this year, your wife was just qualified for a relief of 4,000 ringgit. The COVID-19 tax at the hospital is fully claimable, giving you relief of 900 ringgit. Finally, your deposit into Canada's SSPS saving education account gives you a relief of 5,000 ringgit.
Therefore, Mr. Henry, we have prepared several recommendations to help you plan taxes more efficiently in the future. Firstly, Mr. Henry, it's important to maintain complete and organized records for all the claims you make. Please keep receipts for laptop purchase, medical expenses, SSPN deposit statements, and client entertainment costs. Proper documentation protects you in event of a tax audit and ensures that every legitimate claim is accepted without issue. This year, you claim 5,000 ringgit for SSPN contributions. This allowable limit is 8,000 ringgit per year. By contributing the full 8,000 ringgit next year, you can reduce your taxable income by an additional 3,000 ringgit, leading to greater tax savings. This is a simple and effective way to optimize your reliefs while continuing to build long-term savings for your children. Next is the important opportunity for tax optimization regarding to a driver. Right now, the taxable value is based on the driver's full actual salary because the arrangement shows that you are responsible for the payment. However, if the company formally employs and pays the driver directly, the tax treatment changes. Under the prescribed benefits rules, the value of a company-provided driver is fixed at 600 ringgit per month, regardless of the driver's actual salary, which means you will be taxed only on 600 ringgit per month instead of the full 2,800 ringgit monthly salary. As a result, your taxable benefit will be much lower and can tax savings. I recommend discussing with your HR department so the driver can be placed under the company's payroll for future years. Regarding the company trip to Bali, it was certainly a valuable benefit. However, for tax purposes, only 3,000 ringgit of overseas leave passage is exempt. The remaining portion of the trip is treated as a taxable benefit. For future planning, it may be more tax efficient to consider local company trips. Under Malaysian tax rules, local leave passages provided by the employer are fully tax exempt, with no monetary limit. This means that choosing locally organized company holidays can help you enjoy the same experience without increasing your taxable income. I recommend keeping this in mind for future company travel arrangement. Overall, the Malaysian tax systems provides fair opportunities to the families to manage their finances better. And with the right tax planning strategies, everyone can benefit. That's all for our presentation. Thank you for watching.